Welcome to CPT 162 Basic Web Page Publishing, where you're going to be learning HTML and CSS and how to be able to develop a client website. Alright, when you first log into the portal, you should see something like this. This is my view, and I'm an instructor, but yours should be very similar, and you should have a link on the right-hand side, somewhere on the page, access to my courses in D2L. When you click on that, that should bring you to your home page, and that should have links to all your classes that you'll be taking. And one of the classes that you'll be taking, if you're watching this video, is CPT 162, either in the classroom during the day, or online, or in the evening, one of those three. So I'm going to be walking you through the classroom one, but the instructions would be the same if you were in any of the other sections. So you want to click on your class, and then once you get in there, you should have an engagement thing letting you know that you need to post to the bulletin board, and you need to turn in assignment 1, and you need to do that by Saturday night. And that's just to show that you're engaged in the class. If students aren't engaged in the class, then we have to remove them from the class if you haven't done those things. So for every class that you take, even in classroom classes, you'll be required to do something to show that you're engaged. Then you can see down here a little more information about the class. I have a link right here to where the course material is on a off-site server. This is your emergency link. I would bookmark it so that you can go there just in case D2L is down for some reason. You can still get to the course content. Now, you want to be careful because I do not keep that up. So if I say change the due dates for assignments, it's unlikely that I'll go into the remote one and change the dates that are showing there. So you want to use the D2L course material and then just use this as, oh, okay, I have an emergency, I can't get to D2L. I'm going to go to that link so I can keep working on the class until they have D2L up. D2L actually is hosted remotely. We have mirrored servers in Maryland and in Texas, so it's highly unlikely that it'll go down, but just in case it does. On the right-hand side, you'll see a schedule, and it shows what's due every week. So you can see some weeks you have more than one assignment. Most weeks you'll just have one assignment that's due, though. This one you have, Saturday night, you have a very simple assignment, so everybody should get a nice, easy 100 for the first week of class, as long as you do it. Then, if you're in my classroom class, this is where we will be meeting, in the 920 building, the big technology building, room 740B. That's on the part of the building that's closest to Maybelline Avenue, or what I call the bookstore side of the building. Is where that's located, and we do from 12:40 to 2:35. If you're online or you're taking the evening class and you'd rather come in and sit in this classroom with the rest of the class, just email me and let me know that you'd like to come, and we'll make that work. A lot of times students get in as an online student and go, geez, I wish I had taken this in the classroom, and I'm sitting there with empty seats in the classroom anyway, so might as well have you come on down and join us. I'm in my office every day usually from 9 to 3:30, except for when I'm in class, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Tuesday, Thursdays, you can call or come in by, and I can help you with whatever problem you have. Your adjunct instructors and evening instructors are busy people, and they may not be able to get back to you as quickly as I can, whereas I'm just sitting in my office waiting for something to happen. So if you want to contact me with a question with the course content, or on an assignment, or you're having a problem with an assignment, I can help you with that just as easy as your other instructor. So feel free to email me whenever you would like. All right, now, in order to get to the rest of the material, in other words, figuring out, well, what do I have to do for assignment 1? You can click there and go to that assignment, but everything's right here. Lessons, assignments, and calendar. This is the main part of the class, and what you want to do is follow my instructions here so that you keep the rest of the D2L running on a different tab. Just right mouse click on this and open in a new tab, and then go to that tab. So here's the tab that it'll go to. You can see I have everything broken down nicely into weeks, so you can easily keep track of what you need to be doing on each of the weeks. This first week, you have a bunch of reading and stuff like that to do, but this really isn't all that difficult. For assignment 1, all I want you to do is sign up for a domain name. That's going to cost you $1, and I have the instructions right here. And I want you to sign up for a free hosting site, and that's the instructions for that are right here. And then you're going to send me the username and password for each of these accounts, or send it to your other instructor, so that we'll have that. And then when you have problems, I can log into your account and find out what's going on. All right. So simple instructions on how to be able to do both those things, and I have videos in it too, showing you how to do everything. So there's no reason why you can't get that done. Let's see what else is going on. The other thing I have you do is I want you to post to the bulletin board, and I'll do that next. First, let's take a look at the syllabus. So the syllabus, there is no book for this class, but I provide you with a nice ebook on how to use HTML, CSS, but none of the course has anything to do with that. Well, I say not have anything to do with that. I don't have an assignment, or I don't have you working through something. You can see, you can look at this as an extra way, just in case for some reason you're confused. You can use that as another resource. So you have general assignments that you can be doing. That's 60% of your grade. Then at the very end, I'm going to have you creating a website for a small business, and that's going to be your client website. And don't freak out about that. Again, I have instructions and a video on that. Your client is just simply a small business that you do business with, but you are not going to contact them and ask them to do their website. You're going to do it without their knowledge, which is fine, which is I'm sure fine with you. All right, so that's all that. And let's go back now to the main part of the class. So that's why I said keep this in a separate tab, so you can click back on the tab to go back to here. And the last thing I want you to do this week is go into Communication Tools, go to Discussions. There you'll see that I have a discussion bulletin board set up for tell everyone something about you. When you click on that, you can see I've already posted to it. So when you click on that, you can see tell everyone about you. And what I want you to do is you can read mine first if you want to see what I'm looking for. Then click on Start a New Thread. Then you would put something like hi from Tom. And then you would write in here something about yourself. And then you can click on this button here and add a picture. We all love pictures. So go ahead and stick a picture on there too. And then you're done with that requirement. It shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes. Probably take you more, maybe 8 minutes if it took you 3 minutes to find a picture somewhere. So you can either use this to insert an image, or you can actually insert a link if you want to link it to a Facebook picture or something like that. Okay, so that's the discussion board. Most important part of this class, or let me just say, I have a bunch of times I'll be talking about how many hours you're going to need to spend on this class, particularly for the online students, because the online students love to just, the assignment's due at midnight on Saturday, so what I'll do is I will click on assignment, whatever the assignment is, 10 minutes before midnight, and do the assignment. And then you find out that in order to do the assignment, you had to do all these lessons first and upload it and all this other stuff. And finding out they cannot do it then. So don't let that be you. The best thing to do, so this first one is pretty easy. On this one, I have you do a bunch of code pens, and then you're turning in that. And then the rest of the time, you're going to be building websites and uploading them to your free server all the way through the rest of the class. So I highly recommend, because this class can be very frustrating. All it takes is a missing semicolon and nothing works. And then you have to go find where that missing semicolon is. So you really need to take your time. Best to block off a few nights a week to say, I'm going to, for 1 hour on every day and night of the week from right after the news is over at 7, from 7 to 8, I'm going to work on this class. And then So work on it every night, and that's the best way to learn and the best way to do this class. If you try to do it all on Saturday, you're going to hit the wall, and then you're going to be frustrated, and then you're not going to be able to turn in your assignment, and we don't want any of that to happen. All right, well, good luck in the class, and if you're in my classroom class, I will see you on Monday morning.